low, cast low.
Hey guys, welcome back to Bonsai. It's your old buddy Pinky, and you may have noticed that there's a fire truck behind me. Not just any fire truck, our fire truck, my fire truck, the shop's fire truck. So yeah, that happened. You're probably wondering, why did we get a fire truck? And actually there's a really good reason for it. We're going to talk about that. Why did we get a fire truck? What madness is this, right? But yeah, why did we get a fire truck? Where can you get a fire truck? Because I know right now you're probably thinking fire truck's about the stupidest thing you could possibly buy, but the reality is that it may not be the stupidest. I think it may even be in the top 50% of things that are not necessarily stupid. A little stupid, but cool stupid. All right, so yeah, why did we get one? Where can you get one? And what are we doing with it? So, actually, the truth is I've been really negligent on this. It's half done, but I'm gonna do a couple quick videos to get you guys up to speed on what's happened. But yeah, we'll talk about, you know, what the plan was when we got it. So anyway, yeah, strap in and here we go. All right, chapter one. Chapter one is, why did we get a fire truck? I mean, it's pretty straightforward, really. There's a practical reason for it. We had been hauling stuff, race carts around in a little 6x12 trailer. It just wasn't big enough. Bought a beautiful 28-foot, you know, big trailer, car trailer. I mean, decked out. Hot and cold running water, a pull-out outdoor shower. I mean, decked out, but big and heavy, 10,000 pounds, I think, empty. So clearly needed a bigger truck. Pricing dualies, forget a dually, you know? I mean, yeah, you can go out and spend, you know, $10,000 on some clapped out dually. I don't want to drive some clapped out dually. I don't want something that's gonna break down on the side of the road, and then I gotta deal with not only getting my clapped out dually towed, but I gotta deal with getting a 28-foot trailer full of like race cars or co-karts or stuff dealt with, right? A trailer that's so big that I'm having to buy an enormous truck to move it. So, yeah. So instead I bought a fire truck, and let me explain why. Years ago I did a project for a buddy of mine who owns a restaurant, and we took a fire truck and we took the fire truck stuff out. We put a big giant table in the back, and in the front half of it we converted into a play area for kids, right, to keep the kids busy in the restaurant. They play on the fire truck. It came out great. People love this thing, right? But I realized at that point when we were doing that project, like, you can buy an old fire truck. Like, once fire trucks are done being fire trucks, particularly like a fire truck like this, which the pump no longer passed certification, it really was at the end of its fire trucky life. And so at that point, once they're done being fire trucks and can't be used as fire trucks without investment, they are effectively worthless. I'll give you the details on this truck, for example. I went on a government auction, you know, surplus auction website, allsurplus.com. It's rad. GovSurplus is the same, or GovDeals is the same thing. There's a couple of different platforms. They all have the same crap, I think. Anyway, I went on AllSurplus, found this fire truck up in Fitzgerald, Georgia, about 200 miles away from us. And 1985 Ford C800 429 gas motor, 4-speed transmission, 42,000 miles. Okay, gross vehicle weight rating is 30-something thousand pounds. So everything's super heavy duty. The truck's like new, right? Except it's a great truck. It's just got all this fire truck crap on it. So yeah. I ended up paying for this truck $1,626. $1,626. 1985 C800, super heavy duty, 45,000 miles, 43,000 miles. I can't remember exactly what it was, but like no miles at all on it, right? Now that's a little deceptive here with fire trucks. You got to keep in mind, they spend a lot of time at fires, you know, brrr, engine running, but that's pretty easy duty. I mean, you know what I mean? It's constant RPM, it's just kind of chugging along. So, you know, running the pumps when they're not actually driving to fires. But so you get a little bit of, you know, the motors run a little bit more than 40,000 miles would indicate, but it's easy use and they're really super well maintained. So anyway, super, I mean, you couldn't buy the metal to make that for $1,600, right? All in auction fees cost me about $1,700. Auction listing said it ran and drove. Turns out, well, it's here. Let's see. A lot has happened. The fire truck that I purchased in an auction that said that it runs and drives, needs carburetor adjustment. Turns out does not run, does not drive.
He said it's 10 feet longer and 10,000 pounds heavier than he told him.
What? Those are the measurements I got. Oh Christ!
Turn the Ranger out.
All right. All right. Well, the fire truck that I purchased is in fact 10 feet longer than the auction said. It weighs 10,000 pounds more than the auction said. It was supposed to be running and driving, but in fact, not only not running, not driving, but also not rolling. So fortunately, my buddies from the hauling company, Bale Brothers, Crane and Rigging, here in Florida, they're the best. They managed to take it back to their yard, get the brakes unstuck, and now here it is. So it turns out, I guess the guys in Georgia gave us some bunk information.
Yeah, I got what I got was 17 feet long, 17,000 pounds.
Yeah.
You're 24 feet long, 27,000 pounds.
Dude, what I got was running, driving, needs carburetor adjustment, and
this has got an Eldebrock carburetor from the 1980s.
Yeah, well. right, so yeah, we got a fire truck, we dragged it back here and got to work on it. Basically, the plan for the fire truck is take all the fire truck crap off it, shorten it by 7 or 8 feet, and turn it into just kind of a little hauler, you know, make it as unfire trucky as possible. So that's what we've been doing. So stay tuned for the news. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Stay tuned for the next couple episodes. I kind of cover a whole lot of ground real fast, bring you up to speed, and then we'll try to be a little more diligent going forward on keeping the videos timely. But anyway, this is our fire truck. It's large Marge, and it's going to be the coolest hauler in the universe. So I highly recommend getting a fire truck. It turns out it's a really practical choice, you know? I mean, 50 grand, 100 grand for a new dually, or, I mean, all in with the tow bill. I'm at about $3,000. Plus, you know, we'll have to do some stuff. We got to re-gear it. We got to take the back of it off. We got to fabricate some kind of bed. You know, there's stuff to be done. But I mean, a fraction, a small fraction of what you would pay for a dually. So, and I think way cooler than a dually. So anyway, again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, stay tuned. We're going to keep you guys posted on this project, and you know, as always, others. So thanks for coming by.
Yo, cash flow.